have my coffee. Look how cute! Having a little cup with its matching side plate. I love the pattern. It's just so retro, makes me feel like I'm in Italy. Anyways, the idea of you. You are into romance in general. A new movie came out with Anne Hathaway and this actor named Nicholas Galitzine, and it's basically about Anne Hathaway, who is a divorcee. She's almost 40 and she takes her daughter to meet her favorite band at Coachella, and she ends up in a chance run-in with one of the band members. The band, they're like in their mid-20s, they're young and they're hip, and she ends up meeting him. A whole interaction ensues. There's some attraction there and they end up falling for each other. A lot of people on the internet are saying that it's, based on Harry Styles, fan fiction. This is what everyone as a young girl dreamed of when they watched their favorite band and imagine like going to a concert and meeting them and they just see you. Really resonated with that because, as you guys know, I love the Jonas Brothers. I did have that pipe dream of like,
I'm gonna win a meet and greet with the Jonas Brothers and Nick Jonas and I are gonna lock eyes and then we're gonna be in love.
Mind you, that was me like 15 years old. Just a regular girl. It's just an overall very fun movie. I say that lightly now, but when it first came out and when I first saw it,
I was obsessed.
Like, I watched it so many times. I'd probably have watched it 10 times by now. It is such a fun movie, and the actors, Anne Hathaway, she's gorgeous. Nicholas Galitzine, very dreamy. I'm trying to navigate a relationship when he's so famous and she's trying to keep it under wraps from people that she knows and her daughter. And then of course, things get revealed in some way or another and then they have to navigate through that whole situation. Thought it was cute, lighthearted. Then I discovered that it's actually based on a book. And so after the movie, I just wanted something more about the characters. On the book, I bought it and I love it. I love the book. A rated R. It's not for young audience, but it's definitely rated R. There's like some raunchiness and everything. But the book is just so much more than the movie. Like any book to movie adaptation, the movie can only capture so much. After reading the book, I realized that they left out so much of the characters, of the story, doing what they did in the movie. In the book, you learn so much more about Solene, the main female character, and what's going on in her head, her journey to just redefining herself after divorce and navigating what it's like with her husband moving on and what does that mean for her and what does she want now out of her life. She's just turned 40 or is about to turn 40. Part of her younger life was devoted to being a mother and her marriage, and then when that fell apart, what does she have? She is an incredible, knowledgeable, educated woman. Hayes, in the book, he's 21 or 20, and then in the movie, he's 24. But in the book, he is just so much more mature and he has that swagger and he just knows what he wants, and you really see how determined he is winning over Solene. And then in the movie, they just make him out to be some like pop star. You just don't see that depth of complexity of who he is. In the book, you just really see how much they love each other, and that process of them starting off as like a physical attraction and then that slowly growing into a deep love. I will even say like a once in a lifetime love. The whole process to get there, how much he wanted to be with her and how much he wanted to make that future work, and then for her, the inner turmoil of what that would mean and her identity, because she was always leaving her world, leaving her gallery, leaving her daughter. She just felt that mom guilt. You just really see that conflict. And I really feel like the movie would have been so much better if they turned it into a mini-series. Her traveling everywhere to meet him. He was doing like a world tour. And then you would have seen more of like the dynamics between him and his bandmates, and there was like a little side story with one of the bandmates and her relationship with her ex-husband, with her daughter, with her friends, and all the different perspectives that each of them had when eventually they found out. I will get off my soapbox, but I will say if you haven't read the book or watched the movie yet, watch the movie first so you could take it for what it is and enjoy it, and then afterwards read the book. I honestly read it in like 2 days. I was constantly reading, like I would take it everywhere with me. I'm still not over it. I've already finished it a few days ago. Really love the movie for what it is, but I love the book.